Hello, beautiful people. Like, share, and subscribe. So I don't know if you guys have seen this video of a girl. I think people are saying it's Bawa's daughter, former spokesman for Atiku. His daughter was bullied in a school called Lee British International School. And this is another video which I'm not going to play because of YouTube copyright, of a boy being bullied in the same school. So, but what is surprising me is that many Nigerians are acting surprised on the comment section as if they don't know that Nigeria is a country which has culture of bullying. And I'm going to explain how. The bullying starts from you as a young person being bullied when you're young. Now, when you get to the top, you also bully, directly or indirectly. You understand what I'm saying? There's nobody that went to boarding school that didn't bully. No matter how good you are, bullying comes in different form. Even a slapping somebody that is a junior is even a form of bullying because you feel you have more power than him. Almost all of us bullied. All of us are involved in this thing that's happening in Nigeria. And the government needs to play a role through orientation and taking decisive action. But the government of Nigeria doesn't take decisive action in most cases. You understand, especially when it comes to things that lead to extremely corrupt issues, especially when the people being involved are from high-profile situations. Let me give you an instance. The Chinese supermarket that was discriminating against Nigerians has been closed. But imagine if that Chinese Nigerian was owned by a high-profile Nigerian. Do you think it would have been closed? Look at what is happening to Bello. Now, this issue of bullying and not bullying is something that is a normal thing in Nigeria. Both day schools and boarding schools, everybody just bullying each other. When I was in school, secondary school, I went to boarding school, I was bullied. I can never still forget that guy name. Do you know, even as an adult, I used to have nightmares about that guy. Now, when I now got to senior school, I was of small stature then. And there was one boy that came and said I was part of the reason why he left the school. And I was shocked. Till today, I can never forget that thing. He said I bullied him. And that was the only person that could come and say I did something like that. And I'm wondering, how did I bully this boy then? And how did the boy see it as bullying? Because me, I didn't see it like I was bullying him because I was from a good home and I'm a nice person. But you see that wickedness of that system just displaying you. Now, the boy, because when we were in boarding school, you have to assign somebody to fetch water for you. Because somebody also assigned me to fetch water for them while I was in junior. When I was in senior, I didn't want to, because I was in SS3, I didn't want to fetch water again. So I had to assign somebody to fetch water, and that boy was the person I chose. Now, the boy was stubborn because he saw that I was of small stature. So he didn't want to do it for me. You understand? Because anytime I see him, I would say, go and fetch water for me, And he would say no, because he saw me as a small size person. So I will now maybe try to flog him or something, and he will now be forced to go. So the boy, I was told that I was the reason. In fact, I can't even believe it today because I can't imagine myself, because there's no other person that had complaints about me because most people used to like me. But hearing it from that somebody, I don't know who told me that thing, that I was the reason, whether he was joking or he was serious. You understand? So hearing it from them, shocked me. I don't know where the boy is now, but I hope he forgives me, But I'm just telling you that bullying and this wickedness of Nigeria is part of the system. There's no discipline, and in fact, even when you're a junior student, you can report that a senior was bullying you. So most times they don't take action. You see somebody, I was in a boarding school, they will flog you. As a young person, they will flog you almost 50 strokes of cane. Tell me which wickedness is not more than that. As a young person that you're supposed to be reading your books. One of the easiest ways the government to tackle this is from when the people are entering the school. The young student entering must not be bullied. The government must make sure that anybody that touches them, they must just expel the person immediately. They should not be wasting time. They should not be thinking about school fees. Just send you back to your parents' home, expel you. By the time they expel 50, nobody would be bullying again. Do you understand what I'm saying? And you see some of these senior secondary school students, they are brutal. Some of them even burnt admin building. I'm telling you how. So don't think it's a small thing. Even you hear SS2 and SS3 fighting in school. It's because of the bullying. It's because when everybody is supposed to be focusing on this book, doing research and all those things, they'll be bullying you. I know how somebody bullied me. You see, this like me, I pack shit in my secondary school. I pack shit to the extent that I was not afraid of shit anymore. We used to have pit toilet system. I pack shit in bucket. There's no type of maggots me I've not seen, because the school was just disorganized. So that's where the dysfunctional society of Nigeria starts, from young. Look at the oppression in our society. It's evident everywhere. Yahoo boys want to oppress with small cars, normal cars, than when you go to other African countries. Is normal. But in Nigeria, because the poverty is induced, you understand? Everywhere, look, everybody wants to bully. Look at these bombings, these terror bombings. Poor Islamic countries, you see citizens from there, people doing bombing. I've never heard of a citizen of UAE wearing bomb. I've never heard of it. Maybe there have been one or two men, but you always hear of citizens of poorer countries. So poverty kind of induces crime, because when you're poor, you don't care, and that's the same poverty that goes to this thing. What do they call it? Secondary schools. Now, this issue of bullying too. I've seen situation where you will know that, okay, a senior person from a senior secondary school will know that this boy is from a rich home. He just wants to bully him because the boy is from a rich home, nothing else, or because the boy is handsome, or because the girl is beautiful. That's the only reason they want to bully. There is no other reason. So that wickedness is induced into the system, and because there is no punishment for crime, everybody just doing whatever he or she likes. There's supposed to be proper orientation. I don't know what the national orientation people are doing in that Nigeria. Then the government should there should supposed to be campaigns, and the government is supposed to take decisive action. You understand? No abeg. You see, the Nigeria that we all dream of, there will be no abeg. Once you commit a crime, you just pay immediately. The consequence is there. You cross pedestrian bridge without me. I've crossed pedestrian bridge now without taking flyover. Once you just cross, if they catch you, you pay fine. You bully, you're expelled. You steal money, you go to jail. You know, things like that. Those are things that discourage crime. Even in all this UK, people have crime tendency because of their laws. It's for both gays and ganda. Everybody, behaves well. So I don't know why people are acting all surprised in the comment section. Every school in Nigeria, they bully. Almost maybe schools that you will not. Even in the Catholic schools, I heard they bully there too. So even in universities, when I went to university, you start hearing things like cultist. That cultism is very easy to tackle, but Nigerian government doesn't want to tackle it. So bullying is like a normal culture in Nigeria. So I don't know why people are acting surprised. You understand? So that's my own take. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section.